Yo, what's up, it's your boy yahquay, and today we're going to have a freestyler's point of view on car control. Car control is very important to control where the ball is going and the outcome of the play, and just to control your car on the field in general. So today we're going to be talking about car control on the ground and in the air. In the air, I'm better in the air, but on the ground it's a lot better. You can change the pace of play and you can work around your teammates. So in today's video I'm going to show a quick few drill runs that I can do to work on my car control, and I'll share some training packs in general. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and if you know anyone who needs help with car control, then share the video to them. And if you're wondering what rank I am, I'm champ 1 and I'm a clip hitter for competitive. I do have my own team that I play with my friends in, but we more or less just freestyle 1v1 with each other, and that's how I get my clips now. If you do want to keep up with my personal life, I'll leave my Instagram and other stuff in the description. I'll leave my car controls, like the controller settings and the key bindings, in the description also. And I'm starting a Discord server, so if you guys ever want anyone to talk to in the Discord server, I'll be more than happy to let anyone join, and you can find teammates in there and you can sort of see when I'm going to release videos and stuff like that. If you do like the video, as I've already said this, but I'm just repeating myself, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Now let's get into the drill runs. Okay, so if you just start in the game, one training pack that I'd recommend is Verge's dribble pack, if I can find it here. This training pack allows you to get used to having the ball on top of your car when you're on the ground, and it helps a lot for flicks in general. But I'd say let the ball bounce here and then obviously land on it, and then I'd say just do this a couple of times. Don't flick if you don't know how to flick yet, but having the ball on your car like this is really helpful for car control in general. So if you can get used to it, then it's really helpful. But just slowly ease into it, and then eventually it will come naturally to you. So this is one training pack that I use. I sometimes do it for like an hour or two, just to make sure my car control is in tip-top form, because it helps a lot in freestyle ones when you want to go for like a breezy flick or something. So this one is more of a difficult shot because you have to catch it while it's landing, and getting it in the net sometimes is difficult. For more, if you're slightly advanced with car control, this musty flick training pack is good to just have, because the ball is in the air slightly, and when you go towards it, the ball just sits there, and you can get used to having it on your car. Like this, I had a bit of frame drop there, but like this, I misflicked. But something I like to do is practice sort of like what Evampel does. It's very difficult sometimes, but these training packs are for the ground. So if you can get used to these, then you should be alright with flicks. Training in general, free play training, is also useful for car control, just because you can sort of hit the ball anywhere, there's no time limit, and it's a lot easier to sort of control in free play, because you can just put it on the wall and then do whatever you want to do with it. But just getting used to flipping in general as well is also good for car control. So I'd suggest doing a couple laps around the map with speed flipping, if you know how to speed flip, or just front flipping, just to get used to how the car feels. And then sometimes drive with the ball, take the ball with you, if you know, just do this around the map, have your car control. And then if we move into the air, I'll show a drill that I did for 2 years. so I can get that out. I went from post to post, just feathering my boost, hitting the crossbar, going off this post into the crossbar, and then going off the other post into the crossbar again. And then when you get slightly advanced, you can go off here and just go crossbar to crossbar. And if you want to spice it up, then you can add spins, just to like get used to aerial control in the air. So now if I show some training packs for the air. So you've got getting better off the wall. It helps for beginners off the wall, and it just helps your car control in general. So if it loads in, like this is just useful for just catching up to the ball and scoring it. It's like a basic aerial practice. Obviously spins is slightly advanced. I can't even do the second shot, I'm actually terrible. So I'll go off this training pack before I embarrass myself, but getting better off the wall is good. Wall to air drag is also useful because it just helps you get used to starting your air dribbles. And starting your air dribbles can be useful later on in the higher ranks, to sort of throw off your opponent. I can't even do this one. There we go. But throwing off your opponent can be sort of difficult because the higher rank you go, the easier it is to read air dribbles. So that's why you add like a flip reset at the end of the air dribble to then fake out your opponent. I can score here. I can't even score at anything. So just scoring like basic aerials and stuff like that can also help. And then over time, your like car control sense will get better. And then another training pack that I use is Stepsy pack, because the first shot, if you do it over and over again, you can just get used to like off the wall aerials and air dribbles. This training pack has helped me over the years, because you literally have the freedom to do anything off the wall here. You can air dribble it, you can turn into a flip reset, you can go off the ceiling if you hit it high enough. Let's see if I can score a ceiling shot. No. My mechanics are actually quite sloppy considering. Well, I have been streaming till like late at night over at Twitch. 2 weeks actually, I keep forgetting my words. But that training pack is also useful. And then one more training pack that I used for air dribbles, if I can find it. I have too many training packs. This one here, Water Air Dribble by LP Joker or IP Joker, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. But this is where I first learnt to air dribble, back when I was plat. Train drops again, but this training pack really helped a lot. As you can see, I'm sort of got it engraved in my brain. But this training pack is really useful because it does this wall and then it also does the other wall. So it sort of like teaches you both at the same time. And then it does back to this wall but at a weird angle, so it's harder to score. And depending on the way you go up for it is the outcome of like the air dribble or the aerial. So I'd suggest hitting it under the ball, and then if you can slowly boost to it, then boost to it. To hit it here, I'm saying all this as I'm an Octane player, like there might be Dominus players, so if I can... There'll probably be like Dominus players and Fennec players. The Fennec is basically the same as the Octane, so if you play in the Fennec or the Octane, you should be fine. Let me find a Fennec preset, and let me just go to Stepsy Pack, as Stepsy Pack is one of the easiest packs that I can do. So if you can use the Fennec, it's the same as the Octane. The Octane and the Fennec are the same hitbox, they can react the same, like flip resets are near enough the same. It's just the visuals that are different. So if I can... ground pinch maybe? Okay, my ground pinch is useless. But aerials and the Fennec are sort of the same for me. Like you can still get like flip resets and stuff. But in the Dominus, like the Dominus will obviously react different. It's a lot flatter, so the ball control with the Dominus might be a bit harder due to the card being flat. But Dominus is also useful for flip resets and ground pinches in my opinion, just because the car is flat and it's cornered like a square, so if you ground pinch perfectly you can get like a really fast pinch. But flip resets are also useful because the car's flat. It's a lot easier to hit the center of the hitbox. It's also good for air dribbles, just because of like the flat cornered edge, so you can get a lot of car control. I've never tried the Dominus with musky flips, so I'm not sure of how it will turn out. As you can see there, like flip reset for air dribble is easy in the Dominus. Let's try a ceiling shot when I can get the right setup. Okay, that was a ceiling. But Dominus sort of like second nature, because I've used this card for so long. The same with the Octane. I'm gonna try and explain resets. If I've got, I'm pretty sure I have a replay of me hitting the flip reset. I have a replay of me hitting the double reset. So if I go to that replay, let me go back to Octane. Wait, I was in this. Replays. This is a really old clip, so my camera settings are going to be so much different to what you just saw on my card one itself. Is this in rank? Yeah, this is in rank 2. Oh, there's Member Hill. Slow it down and then go into... As you can see, my car control back then wasn't that good, but I initially went for a flip reset. I somehow got it there because I hit it into the center of the car here, so then I flipped to finish off the play, and as you can see I flipped directly so the ball hits the center of my car, and if you get the sparks coming off your car then you should be fine. And then I saw that I had another flip, so I went for a third, and because of the way my car was angled and where the ball was, I didn't get the flip reset, but it still led to a goal. But that's sort of how to explain flip resets. You want to aim for there at the center of the car, and it sort of makes your flip resets in general better. So if I can go into training quickly and try and hit a flip reset, I'll show you what I mean by like the center of the car. Well, actually I'll center as in like sort of where the axles are, in between each wheel, that square, like, with a rectangle in the middle, like the light grey outline part, and then like the dark grey inside with like this white pipe down the middle. You want to aim for there. And if you aim for there, hopefully you get a good shot every time. It's all about the setup as well. I'm gonna get a good setup. I'm just embarrassing myself. Did I get a flip there? Okay, so I got a flip there. So I'll watch the goal replay back, just so you can see how I got the flip. I went into the centre of the ball again. That's going to be it for the drills that I do, as I just normally just be in freestyle 1v1, so my mechanics are warmed up then. So if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment if you need help with anything, and I'll reply as quick as possible. But I'll just show that I'm obviously not lying about my rank. It's right there. But if you guys do enjoy the video, like, subscribe, as I said. I'll leave all my socials in the description. I'll leave my camera settings and controller binds in the description. And when I finish making the Discord server, I'll start putting the Discord link in the description. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, I don't know when you're watching this, and see you next video.